That being said, 7-8 games into Wemby's rookie year, if he stays healthy for the rest of his career, is he going to be a Hall of Famer?
If he continues this pace, I think he'll be the greatest ever.
Oh, easily, absolutely. Health is the only thing that's going to hold him back. I mean, we're looking at Defensive Player of the Year already. His rookie year. We're looking at Rookie of the Year, obviously.
"7'4", number 1 overall pick Victor Wembanyama is one of the most hyped NBA rookies the league has ever seen. The hype continues here in New York as Wembanyama makes his Madison Square Garden debut. Now, all the greats have showed out in their debut. Wilt Chamberlain, 43, the MSG record for a rookie. Pete Maravich had 40 of his own. So let's see what Victor Wembanyama has in store for the Madison Square Garden crowd tonight. So what will his stats look like tonight? What will his NBA future be like? I'm Mikey Domagala, host of Inside Buzz, and I'm here outside of Madison Square Garden to ask NBA fans those exact questions, as well as other questions about the New York Knicks. Let's get to it. Here with my friend outside of Madison Square Garden. He told me he's third row to see Victor Wembanyama's MSG debut. How excited are you to see Victor that up close?
I got to see it for myself. I see him on TV. I got to see it in real person. I'm pretty pumped.
Do you trust the hype yet, or you're ready to see it in person?
I trust the hype.
Okay.
His first week is getting over 20 points a game. He's just getting warmed up. He's 19 years old. This is crazy.
Man, ain't no limits to this kid, man. You see Olajuwon in him. You see the Admiral in him. And you seen what he just did to KD, man. I mean, come on, man. It's early in the season.
Victor Wembanyama's MSG debut. How many points is Wemby going to put up in his debut?
Today he's going to do 12 points. Randall's going to kick his ass. No points. Nothing.
Okay.
25.
You think 25? What about you?
I feel like he's going to get to him, and the Knicks are going to take a big lead early on. I feel like he's going to have like 15.
Okay. Now he's going against Mitchell Robinson, great defender. How many points do you think Wemby's going to score tonight?
Wemby? 28.
Easily 25 and 20.
At least 25. 25 and 2 blocks.
24. 35.
Probably 25.
I'm going to guess, I'll go late, 18.
I want to be conservative because I don't want to put too much, he's still a rookie, but I'm going to give him, let's do 22 and 10. I like it. Yeah, I'll give him a solid, double-double.
Anywhere between 25, 30.
Since he's playing at MSG, I'm going to say cool 32.
I'm going to give him 20. You know, he might struggle a little bit, but still get some points on the board.
Oh, man, he probably give the Knicks about at least 25. I give him 24, 22.
He's dropping at least 25.
In 2003, LeBron had all the hype. Here we are, Wembanyama, 2023, unreal hype. Who had more, LeBron or Wemby?
ESPN used to televise his basketball games in high school.
Yes. Oh, yes.
This is pretty damn close.
Okay. Who do you think had more hype?
LeBron.
LeBron, honestly. Wembanyama, I don't know if it's because he's foreign or not, or because he went to a boring team like the Spurs, but LeBron was on WWF. I remember he had the Hummer, that was a big deal. Wemby had the little Britney Spears thing, and that was it. I don't know.
In 2023.
Since we're
Younger,
Wemby.
Victor.
But
And what I'd say is because of the world we live in with social media, Wemby. But I love LeBron.
I think LeBron
love
is
LeBron.
U.S. hype. Wemby is worldwide hype.
I'm going to go LeBron.
LeBron. Even with the social media, but LeBron.
I think LeBron did because he's an American player, and we saw him coming out of high school. We got to see him play on TV, but I think Wemby is more skilled at this point. I'm a huge LeBron fan, but at his age, I think he's more skilled all around than LeBron was at that time.
It was LeBron, but Wemby is the closest I've ever seen since in terms of the hype around him. I mean, LeBron was supernatural, and Wemby has been crazy, but I think it's more of a grounded, people have been able to have watched him more in professional ball, whereas LeBron was more came straight from high school like an absolute psycho. But it's the closest I've seen since.
Yeah.
I'd say Wembanyama because of social media. Social media didn't exist back then.
Definitely LeBron.
Wemby.
No way!
Well, why LeBron and why do you think Wemby?
LeBron was a chosen one from day one. Come on.
He was.
Straight
But
out of
I think
high
everyone's
school.
always compared him to LeBron, and he just had more hype. Said he's got the whole KD physique, but taller, wingspan, done a lot. So I don't know.
I would say he's the biggest one since LeBron.
Okay.
I think Wemby has pretty big shoes to fill. I think it's
Oh,
Wemby.
for sure. It's
I think
definitely
it's Wemby.
big shoes to fill.
Yes.
Only reason I say Wembanyama is only because of his height, but I feel like because he's the best prospect we've seen since LeBron, and he's an entire 6 inches taller than him.
And then there's social media that goes into it.
He's able to shoot, dribble, pass. He's like jack of all trades.
Yep.
Everything. So I feel like he got more hype than LeBron was coming into the league.
I think LeBron's hype is unmatched, like historically.
I mean, yeah, like they were calling him the chosen one in high school. Like you got people that's like, I think you could, like there'll never be another LeBron. Like that comparison was insane.
Oh, LeBron definitely did. LeBron was chosen. Like Wemby's not a United States citizen, so we didn't get the build up to him. He just got on our radar 2 or 3 years ago for the casual fans.
Yes. That's true.
LeBron, we've been hearing about him all through the internet era. When the internet came, we started hearing about LeBron, so he grew up with us.
Now, this is a crazy question, but 7-8 games in, if he stays healthy the rest of his career, is he going to be a Hall of Fame player?
If he continues this pace, I think he'll be the greatest ever.
I mean, if he lives up to the hype, I can see it. Like the Spurs are a great system, great team, and he's got, he's got all the skills he needs to be successful.
Most definitely. There's nobody gonna be able to stop him. Like he's too tall.
Yep.
He's too skilled. He's too talented. Like Mitchell Robinson ain't got a chance in hell to stop him tonight.
Possibly, yeah. He's the best teenager the league's ever seen.
Yeah, definitely.
He definitely has
He's got
the
it all
chance.
there.
Absolutely. One of the greats.
Oh, absolutely. He's got more potential than anyone I've seen in the league aside from LeBron James.
Yeah, if he stays healthy and he stays under the tutelage of Greg Popovich, yeah, he can get there.
Yeah,
I'm sure, but it's a little bit scary with those guys that size, the injuries and all of that, but pretty good so far.
Oh, easily, absolutely. Health is the only thing that's going to hold him back. I mean, we're looking at Defensive Player of the Year already, his rookie year. We're looking at Rookie of the Year, obviously. I mean, it's not even a far cry to say we could see like a All-Star appearance in his first year, but injury is the only thing that's going to hold him back. He's Hall of Fame easily if he stays healthy. I mean, 7 games in, he already looks like a freak.
100%.
Definitely.
100%.
1,000%.
No question. He's 19. There's no question. By 25, 28, I mean, he'll be an all-star, a top all-star.
And outside of basketball, at 7'4", what do you think the hardest thing is in life for Victor Wembanyama?
Probably getting through a doorway. I don't know, getting into a taxi, like a small car, something like that.
Okay.
At 7'4", I feel like it's pretty hard.
You can't go anywhere without people being like, oh, it's so tall, you're so tall, how did you get here? How's the air up there? The same question.
Subway. New York Subway.
Yeah. I also think like people are just gonna be physical with him, like off the court. Also, like just standing out, bending everywhere. The world's not built for someone 7'4".
So you think it's going to take some time for him to maybe put on some muscle?
As he said himself, it's fluidity. He doesn't need to put on muscle. He's all about the speed, the quickness. He doesn't necessarily.
He's got the skill too.
He's got the skill. KD didn't need it. He doesn't need it either.
Yeah, he's a KD body. I don't think he needs a muscle.
Having to always look down when you talk to people.
I feel like, he said it when he was working on it, dribbling too high.
Can't go anywhere without people knowing.
I don't know, getting into a small car. I would imagine like in France, they have like them small cars in France. I don't think he can get in those.
Maybe here on a New York subway, now that he's visiting.
The subway, yeah. Or if he gets an Uber, it's like a Corolla. I don't know.
I would think clothes. You got finding clothes in the right spot and things that look good on you. But he's a basketball player. You'll find people that'll make clothes for him.
All the basic stuff that me and you right here, the regular people, thinks is easy. Everything is hard for him. I think even to walk the streets, I guess kids bumping in his legs.
Yeah.
Everything is hard.
From the floor.
To get on New York City subway.
The conditioning just isn't there yet. He tires out really fast. He needs to sit a lot. I mean, he's 19 and he's enormous and he moves phenomenally. But the man he gets you can tell his shots are short. His jump is short. He gets really winded.
It's like fitting into anything. Like I'm not even that tall, but like getting into like a car, like elevator, like anything. Like that's just got to be tough.
He probably gets how tall are you questions every single time he heads out, so I think that's probably the most annoying thing.
Yeah. Now another great rookie, another tall, lanky rookie out in OKC is Chet Holmgren.
Yeah.
Wemby or Chet?
Oh, Wemby, without a doubt. Yeah. But Chet's going to make that team really good. OKC's going to be really, really good.
Victor, but I love Chet. They're going to be a great duo for a long time to watch.
Hopefully that's the rivalry for the next 15 years that all of us NBA fans will love,
I love Chet, but Wemby any day, bro.
I also love Chet. He's great, but you can't compare to Wemby.
I think Wemby.
I'm going to go Wemby. It's a little close, but I think I'm going to go Wemby at the end of the day, yeah. I'd say Victor Wembanyama just because I feel like the defense is there.
Victor Wembanyama, he have the European mentality.
I don't know. I haven't seen enough of Chet Holmgren. He's not displaying what he displayed in Gonzaga. He's not the same player he was in Gonzaga. He's a different player. He's got some skills that he's been suppressed out of Gonzaga, let's say. So But I like to see that matchup. I liked it in the preseason. I want to see it now.
I take Wembanyama. I think Chet is good. He scared me with that initial injury in Pro-Am. So just going off of that, I would take Wembanyama.
Okay. As a Knicks fan, there's some rumors that Joel Embiid might be on his way if he wants out of Philly. I see you're contemplating that. What do you think it would take to get him here, and do you want him to come here?
It would take too much. We're not giving up Brunson, we're not giving up Randall, we're not giving up Quick. So I don't think we have what it takes to get Embiid.
And that's before all those first-round picks you'd have to give up as well.
Yeah, and I'm not willing to give up those picks either because so far we've been doing pretty good with our picks.
Randall plays like ass right now. I would say get rid of him, get Embiid. Him and Brunson would be disgusting.
Oh, hell yeah. I feel like the current Knicks team is like a first, second round exit team as much as they're good. But yeah, I mean, with Embiid, that's a pretty final contender. So
Yeah, I think Embiid needs to get out of Philly anyways, and it's a great home. Automatic yes. Joel's a generational talent. I think you got to get rid of at least probably Julius in a draft pick or another player, but I like that trade.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, like Embiid's so good, or like if you have him on your team, you love to have him, but at the same time, like I like the pieces that we got. If you give up too much and you just blow it all up for no reason.
There's going to be no bench at that point,
Exactly.
you know?
I'm not a personal big fan of Joel Embiid, but beggars can't be choosy. He's the freaking MVP. Like, you know, I'd reluctantly root for him. He's the MVP. What would it take to get him? I think we'd have to give a pretty big haul, especially after the whole James Harden situation. I'm pretty sure the GMs there are a little bit fatigued. So we would have to give up, you know, Randall, RJ, God knows who else.
Whole lot of picks.
Whole lot of picks. And, you know, even with him and his health is a little bit shaky. So if it was me, I wouldn't give everything up for Joel Embiid. We got RJ that's ISO heavy, Brunson that's ISO heavy, Randall is ISO heavy. So I think I saw a stat on ESPN. I don't know if I can say that on your thing, but the highest percentage of isolation possessions is the Knicks.
I believe it.
So I'm just like, you know, we got to move the ball a little bit. If you watch like the dynasties like the Warriors, they move the ball a lot. Denver moves the ball a lot. You know, people like that.
Personally, I think we'd have to probably give up probably 2 to 3 rotation players like Julius, Mitch, maybe RJ. I mean, I wouldn't. But depending on the asking price, I'd be really hesitant, like considering his age, his injury history. But for the right price, I would do it.
Okay.
For the right price.
The Knicks shouldn't go after him if they got to give up if they got to gut their whole roster. They did that before with Carmelo Anthony when he could have came the next year for nothing. So let's not get above ourselves. We're doing good. We got some picks. Let's cultivate those picks. Let's get some better picks because we always get the 7th pick, and it's like, you know, we never get the person we want. We get the person after the person. That's the Knicks history, you know. So I just think they just need to stay the course. They got good management in place, and let things happen. People this is going to be a place to play again. I'm going to be a Knicks fan again.
Okay.
I'm just eyeing them. When they get good, I'll be like, that's my team.
So what else do you need? They made the playoffs last year. They won a playoff series.
What we need, I'm going to tell you, get rid of Randall. He got to go. I mean, he did what he's supposed to do for us. Don't get me wrong. He's wrong with us, but we can't go no further with him. He's the black hole. The ball goes into him and never comes back out. Hey! These New Yorkers are crazy, man. So we got to get rid of Randall. I'm sad to say, but he can't. The direction we're going in, he can't come, man.
Yeah.
This is no longer a bus. This is a coup. You got to go, Randall. I'm sorry. I love you. You did everything for the Knicks. You know, peace and blessings. You getting all these millions. Hey, man. You know, that's just what it is.
All right.
I mean, I would be okay with it, but right now it feels like the Sixers are in a good place because Nick Nurse is doing some good there.
And what do you think the package would be to get Joel Embiid?
A lot.
Probably like RJ and Quickly and maybe expiring Fournier and some picks.
Yep, definitely a lot of picks, folks. Now, my last question is about the Knicks, but I'm going to ask you, how many years do you think Greg Popovich has left in him?
I think right now he's 70 or 71. I think he's got probably 4 or 5 left. He seems pretty lucid and ready and sharp, so I wouldn't count him out at any point.
And I'm sure you want him to get one last championship with Wemby.
Of course, yeah. I don't think it's too far. I think we're one guy away.
I'm guessing maybe 2 more after that. I'm going to say 5 total.
And hopefully he gets a championship for you guys.
Oh, I think so. I think that's what he wants. He wants one more.
One last one to make Victor
the
next Spurs legend, right? It was a pleasure.
Well, dude,
I'm Mikey. So, pleasure. I'm Mikey. Nice to meet you.
Dad.
Follow, yeah, all good. Follow NBA Buzz on Instagram,
Oh, yeah.
Facebook, all that.
I
Oh,
do. That's
you?
why
That's me.
yeah.
And
You see
I'm
this?
Inside Buzz. Yeah. This will be on YouTube tomorrow or the next night. So, how'd Victor Wembanyama actually do in his MSG debut? Well, it didn't necessarily live up to the hype. Wembanyama scored 14 points and had 9 rebounds, but he shot an abysmal 4 of 14 from the field as San Antonio was blown out by New York 126-105. Wemby scored just 2 points in the first half. Before the game, many of the fans I interviewed predicted 20, 25, even 30 points. Then a few shot lower, including this Knicks fan, who predicted it almost perfectly.
I feel like he's gonna get to him, and the Knicks are gonna take a big lead early on. I feel like he's gonna have like 15 or something.
Okay. Now, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more video content like this here on YouTube. Also, follow NBA Buzz on all social media platforms for daily basketball content.